What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Aquarius sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of January 20th and February 18th, then you are an Aquarius sun sign and this video is for you. Today we're going to be doing the Connecting with Spirit Guides reading, and what this spread is designed to do, it's designed to tell us what are the energies surrounding Aquarius sun signs and their spirit guides. It's going to tell us what issue your guides are helping you with at this time, what message your guides have for you, and how you can connect more deeply with your guides. So it'll be a fun reading, but it's also going to be, hopefully, my intention is for it to be a very eye-opening reading so that you can learn more about your guides and how to connect with them. We're going to be using the Llewellyn Classic Tarot today, and I'm doing something a little bit differently because last week I asked you guys whether or not you like the shuffling on camera, and it seemed like most of you didn't, or not didn't, but you preferred not to have the shuffling. So that's what we're going to try out for a little while, see how it goes. I just want to say thank you to all the people who left feedback for me in the comment section. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for your interaction on this channel. So one of the benefits of doing it this way is that we can jump right into it. So the first card we're going to look at is this one, and it represents the issue that your guides are helping you with at this time, Aquarian friends. And we have the Seven of Wands. Alright, the feeling I'm getting here is, and this is a general reading, okay? So take what works for you. Not everything's going to apply to everyone, but the feeling I'm getting is that many of you may be feeling not alone, but kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you take a group of people and one of them's a leader, okay? The leader is going to feel a little bit alone, right? Because he's not part of the group. He's got his own ideas. He's in charge, or she. Imagine the kind of the energy of a leader, kind of feeling like not one of the people, kind of feeling a little ostracized. You're not alone. I mean, there's people in your life, but you're just kind of doing your own thing. You're marching to the beat of a different drum. And I think your guides are trying to help you to better mingle with the other humans. Okay. For lack of a better way to say it. I'm sure there is, but I can't think of it. Try to integrate you more with other people. Make it so that you're not always on the defensive. Make it so that you're not, just going away from the pack just because you feel like that's where you have to go, is sort of the feeling that I'm getting. Rather, realize that, you don't have to be like all the other people to really integrate with them. So basically, in a nutshell, the feeling I'm getting is that your guides want you to maybe be more social, maybe become more down to earth. I'm trying to choose my words carefully because there's a very specific energy I'm getting here. Yeah, I think the analogy of the leader was probably the best way to describe it. Be a leader of the people rather than be, Kim Jong-un. You know what I mean? Rather than separating yourself, become more integrated. And that's what your guides, I feel like, are trying to help you with at this time, I think. So let's move on over to this card, which represents the message that your guides have for you right now, my Aquarian friends. And we've got the Four of Swords. I get the feeling that through reflection, you're going to be able to come to these realizations. Through reflection, through using the logic mind, yes, and figuring out, practical ways where you can feel less separated from others. That works, but also through meditation and through feeling, are you going to be able to accomplish this? And I think the message here is the more time that you spend thinking about what you wish to accomplish, and not just thinking, again, yes, that's part of it, using the ego mind, but also meditating, also feeling, also using your intuition. The more time that you can spend deliberating or analyzing your current situation, I think the more understanding you're going to get out of it. And I think the more educated you'll be on where you are and what you need to do to move forward. I'm sorry, that's a little vague. I mean, it's really hard to say, but let me just say this. If you don't have a daily meditative practice, I think it would be very beneficial just to help you understand how your guides are trying to help you and how you can do your part to make your guides' life easier. Excuse me. making the life of your guides easier. Okay, so meditation is very important, but just not just meditation. Deliberation, contemplation, all the Asians, any Asian, Haitian, Caucasian, I don't know, whatever. I'm getting off topic. Okay, so let's move on over to this card here, which represents how you can connect more deeply with your guides. And we've got the Ace of Swords. More sword energy here. This is a new way of thinking, is the feeling I'm getting from this. Seeing your guides in a new way. I feel as though perhaps many of you have this idea of what a spirit guide is. If you have no idea what a spirit guide is, then this represents thinking about them in a new way, okay? But if you have a preconceived notion of what a spirit guide is, this card represents seeing them in a different way. And so I don't know how you perceive your spirit guides. I don't know if you're in contact with them, since this is a general overall reading. So I don't know specifically for you what this means, but how can you switch and change your perspective of your guides so that you perhaps understand them better? Or perhaps understand their role in your life better, or how they can communicate. Because, for so many of us, it's very hard for us to contact our guides because we're really not vibrating at a frequency that is anywhere near theirs. So the best our guides can do is shoot us numbers or symbols or signs in the real world, and that's the extent of it. So for many of us, we don't really see the connection between these signs and symbols and the spirit realm. So we don't really know that our guides are there. We're just walking around aimlessly. So I think seeing your guides in a new perspective, understanding that they are always there with you 100% of the time. They're always trying to communicate with you. They're not going to give you the answers, but they're going to lead you in the right direction. And their messages come in so many different ways. And so I think understanding your guides from a new angle is going to help you to understand, or not understand, but going to help you to bring them into your life in a more practical way. I always get the strangest readings for Aquarius. I really do. You guys are definitely outliers on the zodiac scale. So anyway, now that we've seen all the cards, I can definitely say that I feel as though there's some conflict perhaps in your life, and your guides are trying to reduce or minimize that conflict. I think a lot of it's stemming from your perceptions of the world. Maybe you perceive yourself as very different, so it's very hard to kind of commiserate with the other people. But your guides want you to, because that's why we're here on this earth, is to connect and to understand others and have empathy for others, and together build a better future. I think the message that they want you to know is that the more time you spend deliberating on a situation or on an obstacle that you may have, the better you're going to understand it. But remember that deliberation doesn't just mean using your mind. It also means using your heart. It means using your intuition. And so really think your way through, but also feel your way through issues. And maybe if this is an issue for you, then maybe think about ways how you can integrate with people more, how you can not bring yourself down to their level or up to their level, but meet them at a middle ground, basically. And as far as your guides go, if you want to see them, if you want to perceive them, if you want to hear them, however you want to experience them, it's going to take for a lot of you a shift in perspective, a shift in the way that you think about them or understand them. So it's best to try to see them in a new light. Maybe do some more research on how other people communicate with their guides, and maybe there's a way that you haven't thought of that might help you. For me personally, I connect to my guides through meditation. But that's not necessary. That's just the best way that I've found. So maybe do some research possibly and learn more about guides through other people, so that you can maybe perhaps better learn about your guides. Alright, Aquarian friends, that is the readings. I hope you got something out of that. Remember, this is a general reading. Not everything applies to everybody, but if you want a specific reading where I tap into your energies, head on over to my website. It's lightofriga.com. The link is in the description box below. You can check out crystals, you can look at free daily readings, and you can also book a personal reading with me. So check that out at lightofriga.com. If you like this video, please give it a like. It lets me know that you did. Enjoy it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put those in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the videos. You don't want to miss out. I don't think. Hopefully not. Okay? So there it is, Aquarian friends. You got some work to do, it seems like. It's like you got homework from this reading, but it's going to help you in the long run. So I want to thank you for watching. I want to wish you love and light, Aquarian friends. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.